Hey everyone, thank you for joining me for another video, and today we are taking a look at the prologue for Mech Mechanic Simulator, which is a new game to the channel. This is a free prologue that's available on Steam, and the full game itself was released back in 2021, so it's not a new game, but I saw the prologue was available, so I thought, well, give it a go, have a look, see what you think. I'll just call the profile Salty. Go and check settings, audio, drop any music down. I don't know if it's copyrighted. And so yeah, so this is basically another one of the mechanic style simulators where you'll be running a futuristic shop, in this case by looks things, to repair mechs. So let's take a little gander. I've seen there's various ones of these. There's like car mechanic simulator, motorbike simulator.
You're finally here. Your competitors
give it a go.
were not as lucky as you are, and they are still sitting in their holes. And you got this gem.
Right. Okay. WASD to move around. Rotate the camera using the mouse wheel, I'm guessing, and interact with objects with the right mouse button. Ooh, okay, I'm going to drop that sensitivity a little bit. That's better.
You know how hard it was to find this place? And unregistered mechanics are still being prosecuted by the authorities. Since you're operating in a somewhat gray area, they'll surely make me your partner in crime. Screw me apart and make me a blender or some other tool. Just be careful, okay?
About a selection of can openers. You might feel a bit lost at the beginning, since this workshop is a few times larger than the hole you built me in. Once you've taken a look around, go to your office. Right then. So I'm guessing this is where we'll have a mech up on here, and guessing this is another futuristic mech bay. So somewhere or another is my office somewhere. First aid. I'm guessing that's going to be helpful. What we got upstairs? Is that where my office is? Something's saying I've got to go up here. Aha. Right, we need to get an official license as soon as it's possible. Without it, no one will ever risk giving us a bigger job. Alright, so go to the computer. With this handy PC, you'll have access to the job offers. I assume you've been in a workshop like this before, but I'm here to help if you ever feel lost. Thank you. Yeah, let's continue this tutorial. This is a prologue after all, so let's go get on with it. I'm guessing we need to go in to here.
Here you can see the list of all currently available job offers. With time and enough work, more of them should appear.
Lovely. Okay, so we've got secure technology, legacy. Going to make us 9,800. I'll let you review the details of the selected job. You'll see what corporation is trying to hire us, the mech model, the job description, and what tasks you'll need to complete. Select the job when you are ready. Mechanic needed for secure technologies, mech repairs. Pilot's error during the launch has caused a crash. Luckily, we have managed to save the mech despite its complicated design. It is one of our simpler mechs. The damage does not look serious. The amount of remuneration is non-negotiable. Okay, unknown repair part. Alright, we'll accept the job. And here comes our mech. Oh, it's a big bugger, isn't it? Right, let's get to the assembly station and see what's wrong with our patient. Alright, let's go take a run downstairs. Where's the stairs down? There we go.
We need to find out what's damaged in the mech. To do that, we will use this station, but first we need to clean the mech from all the dust and mud.
Alright, so how are we going to do that? Cleaning. Into the clean mode by pressing the cleaning button. Okay then. Pressing and holding that, start the flow of water, move it around to clean the entire mech. Yeah, fine. Alright, so we've got Power Wash Simulator going on here. Okay. We've got a little progress bar to tell us how far through we are. Right, cleaning completed. It's cleaner. What it's symbol for when it's symbol for the first time. Return to the assembly screen and select the scanning option. Okay. When we use scanner turn on, we need to adjust it to every mech we're currently working on. In the workshop, to adjust the scanner, you need to increase or decrease the phase and amplitude of the scanner waves and fit them to the ones emitted by the mech. Once you hit the right spot, the scanner will find all damaged parts for us. Okay, so I'm guessing the amplitude. Oh, there we go. That was easy. That looks very funky, I must say. Right, scan is complete. By scanning the mech, we find out how to fix it and finish the job. So open the list of tasks that need to be completed. Press tab, return to the assembly screen now, and press the assembly button. Okay. Panel will let you select all the mech modules you want to move to the workbenches. Modules highlighted in red are the ones you found found a damaged part in during the scanning. Press the broken module and select one of the workbenches to move it there. Oh, nice. So we can just take that off and put that on a workbench. Right, detaching. We'll need to detach a few parts that are blocking the module. Aim your cursor at the blocking parts and then remove them by holding the left mouse button. Remember that you can only detach parts that are highlighted in green. Those that become red when targeted are blocked by other parts that need to be removed first. Alright, makes sense. Oh, cool. Parts being held in place by screws, you need to remove them first. Okay then.
And then I told him, show me the money. Ha! That's what I told him.
Fair enough, mate. Okay, so do I now have to go? Let's head to the workbench and finally start fixing this machine. Alright. So, workbench over here. Must be this bad boy. But you can freely rotate the camera around the module, use the cursor so you can select the parts that that interest you. Also, the damaged part will always be visible. Alright. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Use Q and E to freely switch between the attaching and detaching modes, just like in the assembly station. Use your cursor to see which parts have been attached. Right, okay, oops. Nope. I want to move the flipping... There we go. Right, so which part do I need to detach? That needs to come off. Exactly like that. Now we need to go around damaged part, detach each one by one until you're able to remove the damaged part. Okay. I'm guessing there's something holding that on. Oops. Woohoo. Interesting way of doing things. Okay, that makes some sense. I've got screws here. They can't come off because something's in the way. It's this thing. Four screws to undo, or four bolts, should I say? There's a lot going on this, isn't there? There we go. Right. What are you hidden behind? You're hidden behind this. That's hidden behind that. And you got that to take out. And we've got these bits to take off. Seems we can now remove the source of the issue. Go on. Why can't I remove that? Oh, there we go. At this point, we don't have the hardware necessary to fix a part, but once you get a license, we'll be able to buy stations that can fix it. For now, you have to replace it with a new one, either enter the attaching mode. Which is Assembly. Right. This mode, all areas where parts can be placed become highlighted. Click on a piece or place from which you just removed the damaged part. Okay. As you probably noticed, we can access our inventory from the station. The inventory is always filtered to show only the parts that will fit this selected slot. Don't have a new one to attach right now, so I have to buy it. Select the search in shop option at the bottom. This button will move you directly to the shop and automatically filter the results, leaving you only the parts that fit the selected area. Once you on the left, you have a few options. Buy will show you the entire store range. Sell will allow you to sell the parts you have in your inventory, and filter will make it possible to filter the parts you searched for. Now you can also search the part by name. For now, let's just buy the missing part. Let's buy that. On the right hand side, okay, yeah, fine, I only need one. 1,875. Lovely. Now that we have the part, we can return to fixing the mech. There are two parts of the inventory list now, the old one and the new one. Notice how they're differing in quality. Each part can have one of 4 quality ratings: unrepairable, damaged, repaired, and new. If you want the employer to consider the mech fixed, you need to replace the parts labelled unrepairable and damaged with repaired or new parts. So let's attach the new part. I'm guessing that's the buggered one and that's the new one, because obviously it's got durability of 5, and I'm guessing that's durability of 100. And it's green and that says red, so pop that in. Alright, seems the issue's been solved. Now you need to reassemble the entire module back. Let me know when you're done. Okay, good. So we're going to pop that on. Yep, that's going to be popped back on. Don't I need to oh no, they don't need bolting on. This one needs.
I love the smell of oil in the morning.
Thanks, fella. Oh, why would you let me type? Ah, there we go. Weird. Wouldn't let me click for a minute. Like that. It's a bit weird. Whoa. Camera control's a bit funky, I'll give it that. Alright, that's one that needs bolting in. Right, good. That goes back on there. Yeah, you sometimes have to click a few times to make it work, which is a bit annoying. Okay. Put that on. Cute. You can go back there. That's better. I can go back on there. Right, we're reassembling the mech. Make sure that all parts are in their place. Returning mech with missing parts is something the employer will appreciate, and you would have to forget about the reward. Let's head back to the assembly station and reattach the module. Alright then. So can I come out here? Good. Get back to there. Right, yeah, and assembly. Now so we attach module to attach back to mech. You need to place back all the moving parts. Notice how the part is no longer red. That means it's fully functional. Right, so right arm will be reconnected. Nice, nice, nice. So we've got to put the outside part back on here.
When you finish all of the main goals of a job, you'll be able to return it. Of course, you can return a job before fixing the mech if you don't feel like getting your money. Right, let's head back.
Well, why would you want to return something if you've not fixed it? That seems entirely a stupid prospect. Okay, so there's no jump. There's no sprint either. Okay. Right, the screen enables you to return the job. Some of the jobs we may get will have additional goals. They're not mandatory, but doing them will increase the reward. Lovely. Off you go, fella. Nice. So, job completed. After you finish the job, a short summary will be displayed. You'll be able to see what we gained or lost, and for what exactly. It's quite useful when you work on more complicated jobs. We didn't gain any reputation. We got the full payment, and took us 10 minutes. So, not bad. Enter shop at any time. Let's have a look. Open the shop using the I key. Alright, here we can buy and sell mech parts. On the left you can search for parts by their names or use filters. Good. Always check the part price before you buy. The market is really unstable right now and prices change a lot. Luckily the current price changes are displayed next to the item cost. Alright. Good. What can I sell? Sell that for 50 bucks. Let's get rid of that. There we go. So now what do I need to do? I'm guessing go back into here and have a look what we got. Right, so we've got a Centurion. Ah, that looks cool. It was taken during combat tests. It's rather a simple model, so get the necessary parts shouldn't be much of a challenge. A large number of parts require repair. Restoring the machine to its functionality is key. Ew. In case it's a large number of parts. Another secure, another one. The same, another one the same, another one the same. Let's have a parts to repair too. Alright, but let's have a look at this one, because this one looks funky as all hell. So let's see what that's like. Oh, look at that bad boy. So mate, drop it on the floor. Right. Let's go and have a run around and look. Let's take a, oh, no cleaning required, so we'll do some scanning. Okay, so phasing's a bit out. Better, and amplitude.
I've heard that Vico is trying to introduce cyborgs into the police. Makes no sense. Androids would be much better.
Okay, good. So you've got a gun module on the left hand side. We've got right arm can go to there. Right, so how do I get this bad boy off? Right, I'm guessing that's got to come out first. The one on the back, there is. That comes off. And that comes off. And I'm guessing these two cables have to be removed. I'm guessing hydraulics or fly-by-wire or something. Nice. And control case. We'll pop you over there. So let's get you off. Oh, look at that. Right then, let's go and repair these two. Right then, you're the smaller part. Let's take a look at you. Oh, that's better. Is that the part I needed? And looks like it. Oh no. Oh, I'm definitely going to get used to this camera angle. This is a bit bizarre. Search in the shop. So that's 3,500. So I'll pop you in there. Is that everything? Should be. Let's go refit that, just make sure that's correct. Okay. sounded remarkably squelchy for just a control case. There's not some kind of human brain in there, is there, that I've just been tinkering with? Right, so I need to get to the gun portion here. Okay. So this has got to come off first, by the looks of things. Ah! Yeah, me and this camera are not going to get along very well, I tell you. Okay, let's get that out. You're not going to come off. This part isn't going to come out. But I can't see why I can't click on that armor. Why don't I take this off? They're not turning green either. But which one do I have to use? Ah, I've got to take. I've got to take one side off first. That would be very, very silly. Right, now I can take this side off. Okay, good. So that area can now come off. I should be able to get to the barrel. Right, and if we go to reassemble, I'll pick another one of them up. 1900, stick that on, stick you back on. Rebolt up.
I should be the boss here.
Why is that? Does it matter which one of you two it is? This doesn't seem to. Looks better. Let's pop those on. Pop that back on. Screw those back in. Oh, let's be screw in the ones from the other side. Oh, that's quite cute. Yeah. There we go. Right. So you should be done as well. Let's go put you back in place. That'll be another job down. Assembly, right arm. Then we've got to reattach some cabling. And that one. And we're all done. That bad boy is done. Let's go and get that out the door. Right. So, yeah, replace part. 2 of those done. Sold. Nice. That's worked out perfectly. 9800. Right, job time 7 minutes. Cool. Oh, look at that one. 1 part to repair. Big old Argus device. Alright. Qualified expert in the field of mech repairs. Mech was too close to an epicenter of an explosion. One of the older models has been damaged. Quick analysis indicates that a couple of components have been damaged. Okay, so we've got Vico, we've got another Centurion, pair of Legacies. Let's go with the Argus. Let's see what this bugger looks like. Looks like it's going to need a clean up for a start. Doink. Right. Let's go running down. Oh, look. Didn't see the outside. Huh. How very Blade Runner-esque. Funky. And we got a very odd-looking set of artwork around the walls. Okay. Right, let's get on with cleaning this little bugger. Cool, cleaning completed. Right, let's scan it. And the amplitude needs to come in. Look at that, perfect. Nice and easy, that one. Sweet. Right, and it's all in the right leg. Or the left leg, sorry. Right leg, left leg. Make your bloody mind up, son. Okay, so we need to get those cables out. That's an easy disassembly. Right, let's go and take a look at the left leg. Yeah, I mean, the camera certainly is going to be a lot of work to get used to. Okay, so I'm after something that's down here in the lower part of the leg. So it just looks like we need to just take the lower part aside. I'll do this side as well. Get that removed. Okay, so these parts here, let's get rid of those bolts. I'm guessing they've got those to do. Okay. Yeah. Damn camera work. No, you won't come off. You won't come off.
Since we are both working in our workshop, then I'd like to say greed, for the lack of a better word, is good.
You say so, fella. Okay, so that's a cable that goes. I guess we're going to get these off. Okay. Okay, let's get. I guess we've got clips to take off. Okay, those are done. Excuse the noise of the police car going by out there. Yeah. Come off. Oh, okay, good. Gone. Right. Now let's go back to reassembling. Let's get a new Argus cable. Pop all our clips back on. That beastie, that beastie. Let's get those put back. I don't have to screw those in, they just click on them and they go back in straight away. Lovely. Click and fucking thing. Thank you. Yeah, there's definitely some UI issues, I think, with this at the moment, with these things not always clicking properly. I'm definitely clicking on them, so I don't know why it's playing such silly buggers, but hey, it is, so we'll work with it as best we can. Right, so that's done. Let's go back over here. Could do with a sprint key for sure. Left leg, we'll put the left leg back on. When they reconnect, it does sound remarkably wet. It's kind of noise. There's kind of like a squelching noise attached to it, which for a non-organic device does sound a bit weird. Okay, yeah, finished job. the door. Off you go. Be gone.
Finally! Now we are finally able to buy a mechanic license. Without it, we have no chance in getting bigger jobs. Better get it quick.
Alright. Thanks to the license, we can finally become a legitimate company. Now let's head to the office. I'm at the office. Alright, open the company tab and select buy license. Okay. 25k. Mechanic's license is the first step in making a name for yourself in this world. Getting a license will earn you the trust of major corporations and allow you to receive better jobs from them. Gaining a reputation with the corporations, more advanced jobs based on prestige level, and ability to purchase stations. Nice. Let's buy our license. What colour should we go with? Oh, and welcome to the world of fixing mechs legally. Now we can create our company.
Now we can create a real company. Let's start with the logo and name. By using the arrows next to the logo, you can define the shape of it. Using the menu on the opposite side, you can define its color. Once you achieve the desired look, type in the name and accept it all. Don't worry, you'll be able to...
Good, we can change the logo at any time, don't really care then. Okay, so we've got the outer part, the inner part. Okay, so what should we choose? I quite like that one. That one looks kind of funky. Kind of like that. What other ones got on the outside?
I think I should visit the Orion's Belt someday. I've heard there's plenty of interesting stuff there.
Well, go and visit it and don't come back. Alright, we'll go with that one. What colour should we have? Colour 1. Two, let's make that. You can get dark green in that. Yeah, that'll do, sod it. So, salty salvage, why not?
Thanks to us starting a company, we will finally get the treatment we deserve. It's good, but since now the quality of your work will have an effect on our reputation.
Lovely. Good. Right, each corporation needs to be gained separately. The reputation and from your standing can be checked in the upper right corner of the screen. So that's, I'm guessing, one of these ones somewhere. Oh, I'm guessing that's with the different companies, is it? Alright. The better standing we have, the more serious jobs we'll get. Having good reputation will also increase our prestige and give us access
when
to
it
better
comes
hardware.
to hardware, the license gives us access to special repair stations.
Good. At the beginning, we thought we wouldn't be anything special, but with time we'll be able to buy really nice pieces of hardware. We'll use stations to fix parts, not just replace them. Let's have a look. Enter the station shop under the company tab. Here we go. Right, so we've got tablet, decorrosion station, welding station. Nice. For now, it seems our prestige is too low for us to buy anything. I'm sure that will earn some trust. Well, let's buy something special from the workshop. Cool. All right. Then how do I get back to the jobs? Right, what we got? So we've got Centurion. And then we've got a Legacy. Another Legacy and another Legacy. Alright, well let's Dow Husky and Sakura. We'll start with Dow Husky. We'll go with the cheap. We'll go with the cheap Centurion one. Looking for professional for mech repairs. Unit was damaged in an accident during construction work. One of the older models has been damaged. Full extent damage not taken. Yeah. Okay, fine. We'll grab that. Let's go. We have another mucky one. Right, let's go take a run down and let's go see what we got this time. How are we doing time-wise? Half an hour. Alright, we've got time. We can probably grab a couple more repairs in before we hit the hour. I'll try and keep these to an hour if I can. Right, that's done, that's done, that's done. Right, that's clean. That's clean. Right, there we go. Right, scan that. Let's get the amplitude. Oh. Nearly. Oh, no, nearly. Had that a moment ago, you little bugger. Right then. Cool, so we've got one part on one of the arms again. But this time it's at the back end. Lovely, lovely. Right, let's take that left arm off and stick it over there. And so we've got these bits to undo again. Funky camo pattern they got there, kind of like a blue camo. Cool, and we've got pipes to take out. You and then you. Good, done. Go running over here, and we're going to take a look at this. Right, so where's the failing part? It's in this lower assembly down here. Right, let's get you taken out. Seems to let us take that out from either side, so I'm not going to complain. Nice.
I could have been an accountant or a lion tamer.
I'm sure, fella. Oh, okay. Interesting. Guess I'm going to take these off as well. I've got to take everything off to get to this bloody part. More fiddly than I was thinking. Okay, get that part off. Oh, well, a lot to disassemble to get to this part by looks things. Where's the next part that needs to come off? Oh, okay. That part in there. So what bits do I need to get off out of here then? Got to basically dismantle this entire bloody mech. This just let me do far more than I need to get to this one particular part. Or have I just got a part that's just right in the middle that's going to be a pain to get to no matter what I do? I feel like I'm taking off more than I need to. But I'm not sure if I am doing the right thing or not. Ah, finally that one can come out. Still can't get to this thing. That's being held in place by that. Which is held in place by what exactly? That thinks it's being held in place. By those things. Can I get to these yet? I'll take these off again. Okay. Okay. Still thinks I can't take those off yet. Ah, I can now remove this hydraulic cable though. Just got to get rid of these clips. Oh, finally! Damn thing. Right, good. And we'll go back to assembly mode again. Centurion hydraulics, searching the shop, get another one of them. We'll go with a nice clean one. Put that back in. Put the clips back on. Okay, so I have taken off more than I needed to necessarily. Oh well, hell happens.
I've seen things you would never believe.
Have you now? Right, that's back in place. Pop these back on. Just want to make sure I don't miss anything, because see, that would be a bad thing for my reputation. That's why I was kind of worried of whether I'd been taking off more than I needed to, because obviously the last thing I want to do is miss anything. Let's put those on, let's put that back on. Put the armour back on, that armour back on. Get you back on, screw you all in. Four down. So I didn't need to take all of this off after all. I was concerned I was going a little bit over the top, but hey, you know what happens, you live and oh, hold on. Make sure those go in. Caps back on there, caps back on there. Right, that's done. That's done, and the cover plate's done. Is that everything? Bloody well hope so. Right. Oh, that was a bit more in depth than I thought. So, hey, I don't mind. Something a bit different, isn't it? Right, left arm. Okay, let's get the pipes back in. And one more at the back. Done. Cool. So let's go run back to the office. What's that deep desire? Oh. Looks like we got ourselves a virtual brothel over there. Right, good. Let's go back. Bye bye, baby. Gain 2 reputation. Lovely. Prestige increased. Your prestige has increased. You unlocked a decorrosion station, a welding station, and a tablet. Lovely, lovely. But have I got the money to be able to buy any of them? That's a good question. Have a look on the company, station shop. So they're 1,000 for a tablet. 1,500 for the decorrosion and 1,500 for the welding. Allows you to access the office PC remotely. Good. Yep. Now with a tablet, you'll be able to access your office PC from anywhere in a workshop. Start by pressing tablet by pressing T. Decorrosion station. Moving rust from damaged parts. Rust-free parts can be used to fix mechs without any additional purchases.
The decorrosion station allows us to remove rust from parts. Shocking. Come on.
So you're not going to let me buy the other one. Cheers, mate. Thank you. Still, at least with the tablet now, we're going to keep running up and downstairs. So we've got decorrosion station over here. Ah. What are you waiting for? Start it up. I'll find something we can fix it. Alright then. The screen will display a list of all the parts from your inventory that can be decorroded. Select one of them. There we go. Remember that the radio station requires fuel to work. We'll need to restock once in a while. You can do that from the part selection screen, but right now it won't be necessary. Okay, good. Now the part is selected, you can start the process. What do? Confirm. Station uses lasers to remove the rust from the part. You can change the size of the laser beam using Q and E. Be careful if you use the laser for too long on surfaces not covered in rust, you might damage the part. Helpful.
There are rumors that Dowhosky found some weird ruins in the desert.
I wouldn't know if I've done too much on a particular area. Oh, that's cute. You can turn it around and turn it upside up around. Oh, lovely. It's a bit hit and miss on its targeting, but you know, again, it's all things you have to get used to how to work with. But oh, there we go, nicely done. Decorroding a part, change its status from damaged to repaired. Remember, be careful with the laser. Yeah, okay, done that. Good. Next, no other parts. Right, good. And we want T for the tablet. Oh. It won't let me get into the company section though. Wonderful. So I will still have to go running upstairs for the rest of it. Alright, well let's do the Vico. So Dowhosky we've got 2 for. Vico we've got nothing for at the minute, I'm guessing, and that's the Sakura. We've got the Argus, 3 parts, 1 part, 2 parts, 1 part. Alright, I'm going to start building reputation from everybody. Alright, let's go see what we need to do next. Scanning. We've got to sort the phase out. Phasing seems to be well off. That looks better. Almost had it. Ah, looks right, doesn't it? Sorted. Right, there we go, good. Okay, scanning is complete. Lovely, so it looks like something on one of the legs. Oh, it's the arm, was it? Ah. Right, so we've got this part to follow on. Right, let's go look at the table. Right, so it's that component that's knackered. Is that it? Just that one? Is that it? Really? Well, I won't complain if it's a simple job like that. Flippin' heck. Put the right arm back on. Done. Right, good. Tablet, finished job. Later, later. Well, there we go. 2.5 minutes. Not bad, not bad, not bad, not bad. Right, well, there we go. That gives like the first hour or nearly hour into the game. So let me know in the comments. What do you think of it? What do you think of the game, the premise in general? What do you think of the control system? What do you think of that blooming cameraing and how that's all over the shop? It might just be me being a cack-handed old git, but you know, just seems a bit, yeah, a bit funky. But anyway, yeah,
You
let me know.
seem very quiet lately.
I'm trying to talk, you cheeky bugger. Anyway, yeah, let me know what you think in the comments below. That looks like can be quite a good, fun little game. That may be intrigued to do a pick it up and maybe look at doing a playthrough with it. Seems like it could be one of those ones where it could be quite good fun to get like half a dozen done or a few done in an episode, then move on and slowly grow as it goes. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comments. Would you like me to see me do a full playthrough of it? Do I need to add it onto my list of games to pick up? And yeah, if you've enjoyed the video, please do consider throwing a like, and if you haven't already, please do consider subscribing. It does help the channel grow. And otherwise, I will see you in the next video. Thank you very much indeed for your time, and I'll see you soon. You take care now. Alright, bye bye.